Hey guys, good morning. It's Cecilia, aka ForRealCeil, and what 90 days can do, and MLS. How are you? It is Monday. It is such a nice, crisp fall type day. It's not officially fall yet, but it feels it's getting there, and it's not a bad day because it wakes you up and gives you that alert kind of up feeling. It gets you motivated and you're like, wow, it's so a fresh feeling day. So I like that. Let me tell you, I was thinking about preparation, and I'm saying this because every year, I give my staff a 3-day preseason training in the Energy Assistance Program, and I set, a specific set of tools that I like to go through. I go through policy, of course. I go through programmatic needs and weaknesses, and then I amplify on their strengths. So we go through a curriculum. We study policy. We study benefit types. We role play. We look at all the aspects of intake and processing the files. So what I mean is I go through everybody's position. I go through what are we doing inside the mailroom? What is being done on intake? What are we doing when we bring mail inside? What are we doing when we receive a walk-in? How are we reviewing the file? Where are we looking to where are we looking at to confirm whether a person had a file before? Looking through our database, resolving issues, conflict, client, disgruntled clients, customer service, respect for people's paperwork and the person themselves, all kinds of training, because I feel like this is such a truth. Benjamin Franklin said, failing to prepare is preparing to fail, and I totally believe that, if you don't plan, yeah, something's gonna happen that you're not ready for. So I'm thinking about life in general when I think about the program, because everything is a cycle. Like I said, when we talk about a topic or we talk about a word like preparation, it could be applied to many topics. Okay, because if you don't prep something properly, if you're painting, if you don't prime the wall, or you don't wash the walls, or if you don't apply a certain coat first, then the adhesion is not good. The end result may not be what you're looking for. If you're trying to stain a wood, did you sand it? Did you do the proper preparation for it? Are you cleansing stuff? Are you doing the things that are needed before you actually start to work? Mind preparation is another big thing. When you're ready to learn something, are you refreshing yourself? Are you getting enough rest the night before or the day of? Are you mentally prepared? Are you preparing yourself to be receptive to learning something new? See, we have to learn that preparation is key for everything. So when we are planning, we're giving ourselves a list of detailed steps that we need to follow in order to achieve a specific result. And I think that it's super important that everybody be aware of that. Know that you should always have a plan. Always look to learn more. Always think outside of the box. You have to say, if this doesn't work out this way, I'm gonna have to do this to make it work out this way, or what if? You have to use those what ifs, because what ifs can make or break your outcome. It's really simple, but a lot of people fail to think ahead. People typically have one goal in mind, and they have one way of attaining that goal, which is good if it's a proven way. But what happens when that way doesn't work? So you need to have an ulterior plan. You need to prepare for a different occurrence. You have to just prepare. That's all I can say. So I'm saying all this to say, have a plan. Write your plan of action. Have a goal. Have a timeline for that goal. Sit down. Make realistic progress reports for yourself. So when you say, okay, I want to save $500. That's a goal. I want to save $500 by when? Okay. You want to save $500 by October 30th. Well, the best way to do that would be then save $100 a week until, that comes up. But that's a logical thought. What if you can't save 100? So then we look at how many weeks we have until October 31st, and then we break it down. Okay, what's the minimum amount that I can save in order to achieve that same result without stress in my pockets? And then you go with that. Now, if you say that's not going to work, then you have to go into the mode of calculating your expenses versus your income and seeing what best works. Like, okay, if you're not paid weekly, you're paid bi-weekly, then of course not weekly, you're not going to have the money unless you have a different cash flow coming in that you could pull money from. But if you don't, then you have to think, okay, what do I have to pay this pay period? What is a necessary bill? What is unnecessary bill, which is there's no real such thing. But is there anything that you could trim paying off for this time frame in order to achieve your result that you're looking for? All right, so then you have to go into budgeting to get to your goal of saving the $500 by a certain time. And all of these will all yield in the same end result. You'll have your $500, but if one way doesn't work for you, then another way will, and you have to plan it out. So that's what you pretty much will have to do your entire life, is plan out things and determine different ways that make sense that will give you the same result without hurting you. You want to be able to live comfortably, and you want to be able to do things without stress, because stress can kill you. You just need to have plan A, B, and C. I think it's always important to have a backup plan. It's some people say no, if you have a proven result, a proven method, that is the only way, and there's the only way. If that were so, there wouldn't be so many wealthy people telling you how they attain their wealth, and they're reaching it in different ways. Are they similar? Yes. Do they all require consistency and planning? Absolutely. But how are you planning? What are the steps that you're taking? How is your preparation for each activity being set up? So you have to pay attention to that. And yes, there are many similar programs and platforms out here. Yes, there are many similar companies out here, but some are better than others, and you have to learn to pick and choose for yourself which ones work the best, and that goes for your own planning and your own preparation. So I hope this gave you food for thought. It's just something I was thinking about, because again, I am planning for the new season. I'm preparing for another very busy program season, and every year comes with different challenges, but every year we rise above them. I have a good staff, and I think that this season, every season, my expectation is that things are going to be better, more improvements, less controversy, less issues, everything. I just think, like, hopefully that every single year it gets better and better and better. A smoother program, a smoother client flow, more files processed, less error rate, because I checked that. That really bothers me. I don't like errors. And I don't like when clients' files are reviewed improperly. I don't like sloppy files. We have a order of files that we use, and every single file should look the same. They're all in the same order. So when it comes to audit, they can follow our files. They compliment us on the neatness of our files, and I like that. Those are things that I just like. I have a pet peeve. I don't like crooked copies. I don't like crooked staples. Don't put stuff together and staple it, poorly, so paper is askew, one is up and one is down. No, I want them all. If the paper is the same size, there's no reason for anything to be offset. So those are just things that I like, and my staff knows it already, and that's just me. I think it helps improve the program, and the file integrity is great, and it gives them a better standard. I mean, we have to have a level of standards that are followed in everything that we do in life in general, in our day-to-day living. We need to be setting bars, reaching them, and keep on doing it. So I'm going to pay attention, because it seems like a lot of crazy drivers out here today, and I'm not trying to be a casualty out here on the road, because again, these yellow license plate people, whoever you are, my God, y'all need somebody to test your water or something. It's really bad. Really, really bad. So have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.